10-year-old Antron loves the game of tennis, and now he's about to experience and work with one of the best instructors in the country. And once he arrived to his reserve court to begin day one of his week-long Junior Tennis Academy program, On would immediately meet one of his idols, former number 4 ranked player in the world, Brad Gilbert.
I'm Brad. What's your name? On.
Although Gilbert is commentating tennis tournaments on television these days, but he's also coached several of the best, like Andre Agassi. Then just minutes later, the man who bears his name on the academy, Nick Bollettieri, arrives.
Let me ask you something. What's your first name?
On.
On?
Yes.
Okay, On. That's Brad Gilbert, and I'm Nick. Let me ask you a question, if I may. Do you play tennis for you, or do you play tennis because your parents want you to play? Tell me what the story is.
Both. When I first started playing tennis, it was fun. Then my cousin started teaching me how to play. He teach me how to follow through and everything. Then I look at the computer and see how they do it.
Here's a kid I stumbled onto in Sarasota. Find out his story is the fact that he's never had any tennis lessons. How'd you learn the game? By watching it on TV. You guys have been around the block a few times. How many stories have you heard like this?
You have to be an unusual child to be able to do that. So it already shows that he's a bright young guy. Brad and I were very impressed, with his answers.
And after a series of forehands, backhand serves, and volleys, Nick and Brad had seen enough to evaluate On's overall game.
Good attitude. He picked up the ball very early, moved his feet, good hands. Those are big assets. Now, when you can't move and you can't pick up the ball, also...
The guy upstairs can't do much for you.
Also, the grips were very, very, very good. What do I mean by that? Semi-Western grip for the forehand, a continental to Eastern for the bottom hand on the backhand, semi-Western to Eastern on the top. But the serve motion was superb.
Superb.
Yeah,
Superb.
because normally at 10, usually you don't have a lot of concept on the serve. The ground strokes can come a lot easier. The serve is the hardest thing. Actually, that was his best technique.
Best.
I was going to say, he studied the tape pretty good.
And before On left the court, Brad gave him this advice.
Best advice I got when I was your age, when you're on the tennis court, be there because you want to be there. It's nice that your parents are supporting you, but you should tell next time, I want to be there because I want to be good.
And as you can imagine, a free week of tennis at one of the best facilities in the country was priceless. You got to play with kids your age, kids from around the world. What do you think of that opportunity?
Well, they've been training here a lot, so I think they must be good, maybe tough to beat.
Yeah? Are you going to be nervous throughout this week, or are you going to be, what do you think your thoughts are going to be throughout the week?
50-50.
50-50. All right.